Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's from pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETLs, making profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that, but in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them games, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing, dog? Make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream and a very happy Memorial Day to each and every single one of our active, retired veterans, all of our military service men and women that are out there, and of course, the families of all of those that have made the ultimate sacrifice. Let's never forget why we have off on this day. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope you spent some time with friends and family. I had gorgeous weather over here on the East Coast, so I had a great time this weekend, but we're ready to get down to business here this week. So happy Memorial Day, everybody out there. Let's talk about how we're going to make some money here this week. We've got a fantastic live stream in store for you guys all here. We're going to be going over AI stocks. We're going to be talking about the debt deal. McCarthy and Biden finally have come to an agreement avoiding a default. We're going to discuss what that deal is, what it means for the markets. Do the markets now rally on the back of this, or is it a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event? The AI stocks have been going to absolutely bonkers. We are actually long a lot of these AI stocks still. Took a lot of profits off last week, triple-digit gains across the board. Do we get more out of these stocks next week? I'll tell you exactly what my game plan is. I'm going to go over the top 5 AI stocks and exactly how I plan on trading them. So you guys are in store for one hell of a live stream. Let's get down to it. For those of you that do not know, my name is Michael Edward. I'm a former award-winning hedge fund trader and now the co-founder and head trader of TTG. If you don't know, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform available today. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you folks have all come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday. I go live right here on this YouTube channel totally for free with myself, other TTG Pro trading mods, as well as special guests. Drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, market commentary, and analysis to help you become better traders, to help you make money. That's why we're all here. So take a moment, smash the like button, turn on your notifications, make sure you share this stream on your own social media. Make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams, folks. We have an incredible live stream in store for you all here tonight. One of you is going to win $500 later on this live stream, but you are all going to be armed with the education, the game plan, and the resources to have the very best chance of making money this week in the market. So pay very close attention. In a minute, I'm going to give you the first of 2 code words, with the second code word coming in the middle of the live stream. At the end of the stream, we will put everyone's name into a random picker that is called the Wheel of Names. We will spin the wheel. If you are a winner, you must text us with both code words. You must know the code words that I'm going to give you on this live stream. Okay, so in a couple of minutes, I'm going to give you the first code word. Later on, I'll give you the second. You're going to need to know both of those code words in order for you to claim those $500. If you don't answer, or if you guys, don't have both code words, we're going to skip you. We'll have to spin the wheel again until we do get a winner. How do you get the money if you do win? Well, in order to claim the $500, you guys have to have either a PayPal or a Venmo account, and we will just immediately send you $500. Simple as that. Right? So like I said, it's going to be one hell of a stream. Before we do get started, though, I do want to thank our partners at Benzinga. Now, for those of you that don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational products and tools. Yet they still fully endorse the True Trading Group platform for the massive added value that it provides for their members and community. We are very grateful to Benzinga for the opportunity to further educate their community and to offer the Benzinga Pro Newsfeed and Squawk, which is worth over $1,000 a year on its own. We offer that to members free, included with your membership. So, folks, if you are here from Benzinga, you are all in the right place. We have a lot of new people that are joining us here tonight on this live stream. So, for those of you that are brand new and maybe don't know who I am or my background or why you should care or listen to anything it is that I have to say, it's because I didn't figure this stuff out on my own, right? I began my career working at a fund in New York City, my very first job at a college, where I had to first go through a 3-month training program before they let me touch $1 of their money. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession and the stock market crash. Also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now today, I'm the head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 9 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members to reach their goals of achieving profitability. We actually have members in 115 different countries, truly a global community when you guys join True Trading Group. And we're the fastest growing and highest rated program because we combine university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops constantly. We provide individual mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, futures, for day trading, for swing trading, for long-term investing. We do it all inside True Trading Group. So no matter what it is you're looking for, no matter what type of trader that you are, we have something for you here inside True Trading Group. Like I said, there are 9 professional traders with you through each and every single trading day. It is not just myself. Now, I think that we're the fastest growing platform out there because we take that university level of curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools. These are tools that if you were to buy them on your own would cost you about $5,000 to $6,000 a year. But these are tools that give you more information. They help you make better decisions. They increase your chances of success. So you need them. Successful traders don't get their ideas from Reddit or Twitter. Okay. These tools will help you guys make better decisions. Now, I know that $5,000-6,000 is a lot of money. We have spent years building relationships with these companies so we can put their products and tools on our platform at no additional cost to you. There's no upsell for these things. It's just included when you join the True Trading Group platform. You're also going to get access to our members. The members are the most helpful, supportive, successful community of traders you're ever going to find. Like I said, we have members in 115 different countries. Of course, you get the real-time trade alerts from all the mods and myself that I've been able to maintain a cumulative win rate amongst us as a group of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So, like I said, if you are new, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and let's get ready for that very first code word. The very first code word for the $500 giveaway tonight, folks, is baseball. Baseball. Baseball is the very first code word for this evening. It is baseball. Okay, it's the first code word of 2 code words that you must know if your name is called for the $500 giveaway that we are doing on this live stream in just a little while. Speaking of those that are new, if you're new on this live stream, I know we have a lot of new faces and a lot of new names that are with us here today, but I want you all to get acquainted with a very unusual concept or a very unusual idea, something that you may not feel is all that common, but I'm going to share with you something that is a complete fact. The fact is, unlike anything that you will see from any other group, any other company that's like us out there, and that's because there is no other company or group out there that is like us. And that is that TTG members are indeed making money. TTG members are becoming better traders. And I will show you right now. Members of True Trading Group, for those people that are on here that are new, that might be skeptical, that might not understand what makes True Trading Group different from all of the rest, I'd like for you to very simply type the number 1 in chat right now if you are making money and you are becoming a better trader because of True Trading Group. Just type the number 1 in chat right now. And anyone that's on here, and I know there's many that are not members of True Trading Group, I want you to pay very close attention to how many people are going to type the number 1. These people that you see right now typing the number 1, these are not bots. These are real people just like you that found True Trading Group the exact same way, a live stream. Just like you're on a live stream with me now, they found us on a live stream. They learned more in an hour and a half than they learned the entire last year trying to figure this stuff out on their own. And now they're telling you that they're making money and they're becoming better traders. It's not because I gave them some special secret indicator or pattern that I learned on Wall Street. It's because they've gotten real education, they have access to real professional tools, and they're part of a community of real traders that genuinely give a damn whether or not they succeed or fail. That is why these people are successful. And because they believed in themselves, they invested in themselves, and they did what it takes to reach their goals. That's why these people are all sitting here typing the number 1 in chat. In this month alone, we have had major win after major win, but don't just take my word for it. Again, I'll just break this stuff down for you. You take a look at, I'll just talk about the position that we're already in, and this is AI. If you've been following our live stream for the last couple of days, I started talking about AI long on Wednesday. Wednesday night's live stream. And again, I don't care. Don't take my word for it. All my live streams are right here on this YouTube channel for you to see. Go back and watch my live stream from Thursday. Go back and watch my live stream from Friday. I was trading it live with you Friday where the market was still open. Go back and watch Friday's live. Watch Thursdays. Watch Wednesdays. I'm sitting there telling you guys, long AI. I think this stock is going to squeeze. You could be making money just from attending live streams. Imagine what you would be able to do in chat with us in real time while we're calling out trades and giving you exact notifications when our orders are filled. AI is a stock that I'm already long. We already took profits off on Friday. I'm still holding a small piece in case this thing really starts to experience a short squeeze. Members were able to already capitalize on a triple-digit gain on call options from last week, where that they've already taken profits off over 100%. But we're still holding a piece of this position. And I'm still in this AI, and I think this is a stock that has the potential to squeeze a little bit further. There is a large short position on AI. Again, we are already long. We are long from last week. Took a bunch of profit off on Friday. Triple-digit gain for members on the call options. Okay, so we're still looking for a little bit more here out of this stock, though, this week. I'll get into my game plan with the rest of this position, the rest of the AI stocks later. So again, I'm going to give you guys my breakdown, the top 5 AI stocks, what my trading game plan is this week. For those of you that are just joining us, if you're here from the Stockmaster app, welcome. The debt ceiling deal is done. We're about to cover what's next for the stock market and how to make money this week. But first, we are recapping some of the winning trades that we were able to capitalize on just in the last couple of weeks, and AI being the most recent because it's a position that we took profits off on Friday, and it is a position that I'm actually still currently in a piece of. The bulk of this position is off the table. Like I said, over triple-digit gain for members already on the call option, but I'm still in a piece. I'm still looking for a little bit more. I'll give you the whole game plan on that a little bit later. But you also have like stocks like OCEA. That's a small cap. That's a 24% gain on a small cap. We were talking about shorting Airbnb. We've been pounding Airbnb to the short side, guys. Ever since they had that bad earnings, you had that big drop on earnings, this stock absolutely fell out of bed. We've been all over this trade short. We waited for the bounce back, shorting it again. Members are up about 70% gain on put options there on Airbnb. And then we were hitting Baidu. We hit Baidu long in the middle of the month, not long Baidu anymore. That position's off the table. But we were long Baidu in the middle of the month on the back of earnings, on the back of AI, and all the hype with AI and Baidu and what they're doing with AI. The Baidu trade was over 100% gain for members. Okay, we were talking about CVNA. CVNA was a stock that we've been trading. Also, Amazon, a 75% gain for members on Amazon. I mean, this is just a couple of the trades that we've been hitting on just the last couple of weeks here in True Trading Group. But these are just my trades. This is not taking into account any of the other 8 professional traders that are calling out trades with you every day. You guys don't just get me and my trades. You get 9 professional traders and all of their trades: stocks, options, futures, day trading, swing trading, long-term investing. You guys get all of it. Now, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it. And it's not just because it's salesy. I'm saying this because it's the damn truth. And this is the most unbelievable opportunistic market that I've seen in my 17-year career. It started with COVID. We are still here in this market environment. It is the most unbelievable opportunistic environment that I've ever seen. And that is because the volatility is off the charts. Volatility, in a sense, is basically the size of the moves and the speed in which these moves are made. And when you take a look at the overall markets, right, you take a look at the SPY, look at the size of these candles. I want you to take a quick second with forget about the numbers. Just use your eyeballs. Look at the size of these candles. Look how wide range these candles are. You're talking about $6, $7, $8, $10, $12 moves in a single day in the SPY. You're talking about a 20-point range per week, where on a Monday, we're at 420. By Wednesday, you're at 410. And by Friday, you're back to 420. Are you kidding me with that type of trading range? Do you know that in 1 week, I really want to put this into perspective for you. In 1 week, the SPY put in a trading range of over 10 points, okay? In over 10 points. Now, if you go back and I just take you to, let's go to 2019. Well, that's not all that long ago, right? 2019, that's just a couple of years ago. And let's zoom in on some of these candles. Okay, let's zoom in on the size of some of these candles. Do you see the size? I'm sorry, that's that. Let me get to 2019 for you. 2019, where are we at? There we go. Here's 2019. Okay, look at the size of these candles now in 2019. Now, again, forget about the numbers on the screen. Just use your eyes. Look at the size of those candles. They are $1 wide. $1 wide. Maybe $1.50. That was 2019, before COVID. Now we come to today and look at the size of these candles. $1. There's not a single candle for months that is $1 wide. You haven't had it. You haven't had one single candle that is $1.50 wide. Not one in 3 years. That is the type of market environment that we find ourselves in, and it's everything. That's the other biggest thing here about why this market is so opportunistic, and it's the best market environment that I've ever seen, is because there's something here for everybody. There's action in small caps. There's action in mid caps. There's action in large caps. There's day trading opportunities. There's swing trading opportunities. This is stuff that whether you have a full-time job and you're not in front of your computer, or if you're sitting at home or working from home and you're in front of your computer all day long, if you only have a couple $100 in your account or you're rocking with 6 or 7 figure accounts, guys, it doesn't matter. There's opportunity everywhere you look in this market. Before, if you go back like 5 years ago, anyone that's on this live stream that's been trading for longer than COVID, right? A lot of people came into the markets because of COVID, and that's why you're here now. But for those of us that have been around forever, I've been around for 17, going on 18 years. I've been through every single type of environment you can think of. I've been through bull markets, bear markets, sideways markets, high volatile markets, low volatile markets. I've seen it all. Typically, you need to find the opportunity. Now you wake up and sit at your desk and the opportunity slaps you right in the face. It's everywhere. It's in commodities. It's in, it's in tech stocks. It's in oil stocks. It's in consumer discretionary stocks. It's in EV stocks. It's in the crypto stocks. It's everywhere you look. It's in $5 stocks and in $500 stocks and in $50 stocks. It's everywhere. And there are no signs that this is slowing down here just yet. Things are about to get crazy, especially in June. June starts this week, obviously, right? Hey, welcome, wake up. It's the calendar. Today's the 29th. You're about to run into June. June is huge. Why is June huge? A couple of reasons. One, you ever heard the sell in May and go away? We just experienced a stock market rally to end the month of May. Okay, it's May 29th. We've got a couple days left here, but you just experienced a rally. Now, the age-old saying is sell in May and go away, meaning the markets rally in the spring and then pull back in the summer. So we just came off of a rally. Does that mean is it time to sell and expect to pull back in the summer? You also have new CPI inflation data coming out in June. That's crucial because you know what else is in June? The next Fed meeting. And we're going to find out, is the Fed going to raise rates again, or are they going to pause? Or are they going to skip? That's a new one. Skip. Now, what's the difference between a skip and a pause? Well, let me explain. A pause means we're done raising rates. A skip means we're not going to raise rates at this meeting, but maybe we raise rates in July. That's a skip. Or do they just give you another 25 basis point hike? Now, the economic data that has come out over the last week or two has been very, very strong. Okay, PCE data was not what the Fed wanted to see. PCE data came in a little bit higher than they would have liked to have seen. The labor market is still strong as all hell at 3.4% unemployment. Jobless claims numbers were under the expectations. Consumer spending was double. Consumer spending was 0.8, was expected to be 0.4. That's still signs of a red hot economy, and that makes the Fed a little uncomfortable. So are they going to give you another 25 basis point rate hike at the June meeting? Well, guess what? The day before they decide on the rate hike, you're getting CPI data. Are you kidding me? The Fed meeting is on, I think, June 13th, that Wednesday. So if June 13th is the Wednesday, it's the Wednesday, that's the Fed meeting. You get CPI data the day before. The Fed doesn't know what they're going to do yet. I guarantee you, I promise you, they are waiting for that CPI report to come out the day before they have to make a decision on whether or not they're going to raise rates. That is why June is going to be such a big month. The Fed has no idea what they're going to do yet. And on top of all that, if any of you are up big on your long-term portfolios, as I know many members of True Trading Group are up big on the long-term portfolios, give me a big Ayo in chat, sound it off if you guys are killing it with the long-term portfolio ads that we gave in last year. Last year, I was a big-time buyer in the long-term portfolios, folks. In May and in June, the markets were crashing. 360, 370 on the SPY. We were loading up in the long-term portfolio. We bought NVIDIA. We bought AMD. We bought Broadcom. I'll just show you the chart of some of these things. You've been living under a rock for the last, couple of months. NVIDIA, new all-time highs. AMD exploding to $130 a share. Broadcom, new all-time highs. Are you kidding me with these stock charts? These are the stocks that we added in our long-term portfolio. Don't take my word for it. Just pay attention to the people that are commenting in chat. And again, my members in True Trading, if you guys are up money on your long-term portfolio because of these stocks that I bought in my long-term portfolio, I want you to sound off in chat and give me a big AO. Because it's not just day trading and swing trading for True Trading Group. And that's not just the only place that you guys can make money. You can also build wealth in the long-term portfolio. Build wealth in the long-term portfolio. Generate income trading by day trading and swing trading. Okay? But if you're up big in your long-term portfolios, like I know many of my members at True Trading Bar, you should go to ChatGPT right now and just type in, no prompts, just type in thank you. That's it. That's all you should do. Because OpenAI and ChatGPT and the explosion of the AI hype in the AI sector has single-handedly sparked this recent market rally, and this hype has revitalized a struggling tech sector that everybody thought growth had slowed, that everybody was concerned about earnings. And you know what's super heavy is super heavy with tech? Obviously, the S&P 500. The biggest sector of the S&P 500 is technology. Obviously, the NASDAQ is dominated by technology, and that's why these indexes are ripping face. The Dow Jones is not participating in this market rally. It is led by the NASDAQ. The S&P is right behind it, and the Dow is just sitting there pitter-puttering along, just like the Russell. It's all about tech. This is not a broad-based market rally. This is the most narrow rally since 1999. What do I mean by that? It is the most narrow rally. It's the smallest amount of stocks that are pulling this market to the upside because of the market cap weighting in the indexes themselves. The last time that it was this few, you can attribute this market rally to like 8 or 9 different stocks. It's the most narrow rally since the late 90s, right before the dot-com situation. Okay, so you can attribute it to what's going on in the tech stocks. Incredible pushes led by NVIDIA and Amazon and Google and Microsoft. The S&P is knocking at 420 now. Major resistance level on the SPY. 420, 4,200 on the S&P futures. It is an absolute major level. And I think that combined with confirmation of the debt ceiling deal that both sides have been able to agree upon, I think this volatility has just gotten started. I think you can see the SPY try to push through this 420 level and get up into the 420s, which I think is going to be the resistance. I think we're going to find resistance up here in the 420s. I don't see us breaking through the next level, which is 430. 430 on the SPY is my absolute line in the sand. This is going to be a brick wall of 430. There's 430. Draw the line on your screen. Make sure you know where it is. It's there in August, and it's that previous resistance there from April and May. That level of resistance is an absolute brick wall. I think that we can push up into the 420s, but I don't think we are going to be able to get into the 430s, and I'm going to be positioning myself to take advantage and profit from that movement. Now, I get a lot of questions from people all the time. Like everybody wants to know, is now really the time for me to get into the market? The markets have just rallied, right? Should I be looking to get into the market? Is this the right time? Should I wait till all this craziness settles? What about the recession that everyone's talking about? What about inflation? What about rate hikes? Is now the right time? The answer is yes. The answer will always be it is the right time. The right time was yesterday. And the reason why the right time was yesterday is because it's the most opportunistic filled environment that I've ever seen. You should be learning how to generate income from this environment, because on a daily basis, I don't care whether the market goes up or down. I don't care if there's a debt deal or not. I don't care if the Fed raises rates or not. All I care about is the stock market open? Yes. Then I know I have phenomenal opportunities on a daily basis to make money. And I feel like in this time, It's the most opportunities. Like, I've been doing this a very long time, guys. And even I have to like try to put blinders on and be like, okay, focus in on these opportunities. Otherwise, there's too much going on. There's too many stocks that are making massive moves. And it's easy for you to get distracted during the day and chase every shiny object that comes across a scanner or someone talks about on social media and cause you to miss opportunities elsewhere in the market. That's why I think being led and guided by 9 professional traders during the trading session, the moderators and I at True Trading, we actually tell you before the market opens, guys, these are the stocks we're focused on today. If this stock gets to this price, we're going to buy it. If this stock gets to this price, we're going to short it. So you know the exact game plan of what we're going to do before the market ever opens. And I feel like that helps keep you grounded, it helps keep you focused, so you can take advantage on all these opportunities that are out there and not feel like a kid in a candy store every time the bell rings, because that's sometimes how I feel, because that's how much opportunity is out there in this market. Now, we got a great live streaming show for you guys, okay, for everyone tonight. In a minute, I'm going to be going over my thoughts on my trading game plan for the overall markets this week. What does the debt ceiling deal mean? What are the top 5 stocks in the top 5 AI stocks? What's my trading plan for them? We're going to do all that here in just a moment. But first, we actually do need to welcome Joe. Joe, welcome to the True Trading Group family, guys. Everybody welcome Joe. Joe's the newest member of True Trading Group. And just like that, we have now successfully just raised another $850 for the Wounded Warrior Project, folks. We've just raised another $850 for the Wounded Warrior Project. That's right. Wounded Warrior Project. We are matching dollar for dollar, donating all of our sales up until midnight tonight to the Wounded Warrior Project. Before I get into this real quick, I want to see how many people are not members of True Trading Group first, and then I'll explain all of this to you. I'll explain what you see on the screen right now. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, can you guys do me a favor and just type the letters TTG? Just simply type the letters TTG in chat right now if you're not a member. I know it might sound tedious. Do me a favor, type TTG. Gives me an idea of the audience here tonight, so you guys can get the best value out of the information that I'm going to provide, so I can explain things properly. We got Fred, Rob, Sean, Chris, Javier, Lewis. We've got Troubled Solved, Hexakin, Arcanton, C3AD, Robert, DSQ, Mustafa, Emat, Celine, James, Roy, yo, Doozy, what's up? Angel Vet, Brian, Pressure Cooker, Can, Carson, Audrey, Tundra, We Power Us, welcome back. I saw you last week. Azemba, Rohan, Tanya, Mike D, Dan Smith, Dennis, Gary, Akshat, Nara. Welcome all of you. A whole bunch of new faces that are joining us here tonight, guys. A big welcome to everyone here that's brand new. We've got thousands and thousands of members in True Trading Group. Let me say that first. We have members in 115 different countries. And actually a very large portion of our members are either active, retired, or veteran U.S. military members. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of you that make up our True Trading Group family. And we could not be more proud. As much as we can say thank you, the words I don't think are just enough. As much as we can say thank you with our words, we also figured as a company that maybe a great way to show our appreciation is to have a Memorial Day sale, which we're having right now, which you can save 61% when you guys sign up tonight. However, we wanted to put our money where our mouth is a bit. And for all of our U.S. service men and women, for all of those that have made the ultimate sacrifice, we decided from this previous past Friday, okay, up until midnight tonight, everyone that joins True Trading Group, we're going to match dollar for dollar and donate it to the Wounded Warrior Project. Now, it's important to state TTG is not affiliated with the Wounded Warrior Project. They are not endorsing this at all. We just feel it's a great organization, and it's a way for us to honor all of our TTG members, and for all of our TTG members that are or were in the U.S. Armed Forces, and for those and their families that have made the ultimate sacrifice. Again, do not ever forget why we have off on this day. It's not just about barbecues and a day off from work. Okay, there's a whole lot more that you need to be remembering on this day. And we remember, we thank, we appreciate, and we love each and every single one of you. So anyone that signs up by midnight tonight, we're going to donate dollar for dollar to the Wounded Warrior Project. So Joe just joined. That's another $850 that we're donating to the Wounded Warrior Project. Go to ttgoffer.com. You guys can manually enter the coupon code TTG121. Now, the price, when you go to tcgoffer.com, guys, the price is going to say $2,212. That's the price if you guys were to go to our site normally and just join. But I told you, we're doing a Memorial Day weekend sale, 61% off. So you can use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. You have to manually enter that code, click apply code. The price drops to $850 for the entire year. It's an all-inclusive membership. There's no upsell for courses. There's no upsell for tools. We're like the Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price, you get access to the core of everything that we have. It includes our entire 22-course curriculum, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational training program that I went through when I worked at the fund in New York. So you guys are going to get the same level of professional education. Joe, why don't you post the link up in chat for the syllabus? You guys can click on the link that we're posting in chat. You'll get a list of the entire syllabus. You can see everything you're going to learn. It's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures. You get access to all of it. There are no VIP courses that cost more money after you join. We don't just sell you half of the solution. You get access to every single course for the $850. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. That's about $1,000 a year if you go to Benzinga directly. It's included when you join True Trading Group, and you can do that for just $850, but only until midnight tonight. After midnight tonight, that price jumps back up way over $1,000. Take advantage, save yourself the money, claim it for the $850. It also comes with congressional trading data, so you can track the trades that are being made by members of Congress. You get Quote Media's full book level 2. You get the Trading View charting software, the premium charting software from Trading View. That's like $600 a year. If you go to Trading View directly, it's included when you join us. You get a simulator from ET&A, lets you trade stocks, options, crypto, futures with fake money, but with the real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning. The Trade Ideas scanner, which many of you may pay for already, that streams live on our platform every day, you guys to use to make sure you're focused on the hottest stocks during the day. You get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. Okay, options flow. What did I say? Dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, and short data. Now, if you don't know how to use this data, guys, don't worry about it. This data, we'll show you how to use it. We have courses that show you how to use it, tutorial videos. We'll show you guys how to use these things if you don't know how to use them. You get a trading journal that tracks all your trades, a social sentiment scanner to tell you what stocks are talked about most on social media, analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. The mods publish watch lists every day with detailed game plans. We do live workshops every week. All of this is included for the $850. None of those things I just mentioned will cost you $1 more. They are all included for the $850. We got to welcome Jenny. Now it's up to $1,700. So we've now raised an additional, we've been doing this all weekend. So we just raised an additional $1,700, guys. All right, we just raised an additional $1,700. Everyone that joins here today, we are matching dollar for dollar in a donation to the Wounded Warrior Project. So everybody welcome Jenny. Jenny's the newest member of the TTG family. Everybody welcome Jenny. Guys, remember, go to ttgoffer.com. So basically, we could have the ROI met on day one. KK, absolutely, you could have the ROI met on day one. I'll actually do this. KK, let me actually, members of True Trading Group, can you guys do me a favor? How long did it take you to make back your membership fee? If you're a member of True Trading Group, can you guys just tell me how long it took you to make back your membership fee? So just tell me how long it took you to make back your membership fee. Now, I'm talking about, KK, I'm talking about you actually making your money back trading-wise, but you're getting $5,000 to $6,000 worth of tools when you join for $850. So like the Benzinga newsfeed will cost you $1,000. You can join and pay $850 and get that plus everything else. So let's see, 2 days for Lewis, 1 week for Tom, Bald Eagle 1 day, Karen her first week, Milvest 1 day, not long for Ryan, 2 days for Axel, 1 month for Bruce, less than a week for Bert, 1 week for P-Wing, 1 trade for Kai Vu. How you doing, man? Hope you had a great weekend. 48 hours for my boy Leroy, Rip City in less than 2 months. That's hilarious. Ryan, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Ryan goes, I drunk joined True Trading Group a few months back. I was too busy to follow up with the courses, but I've used the daily watch list and the live chat alerts to still make money. That's incredible. Ryan, I still encourage you to go through the courses, bro, but I'm glad to see you're killing it. That's amazing, though. We got to welcome Parker. Guys, welcome Parker. We are now up to $2,550 that are being donated to the Wounded Warrior Project. That is $2,550. Again, every dollar in sales that we generate from Friday, this past Friday, up until midnight tonight. Okay, so tonight the tally so far is $2,550. We're going to be matching dollar for dollar in donation to the Wounded Warrior Project. So KK, hopefully that helps answer your question, right? So go to ttgoffer.com. The price will say $22.12. You have to manually enter the code TTG121. Click apply code. The price drops down to $850. Now listen carefully. In honor of our Memorial Day sale, this truly will be the very last night that we will allow current or past trial members or past members to join at the discounted price. So after tonight, you're going to have to pay the higher price. So if you're a trial member currently, you used to be a trial member, or you used to be an annual member, and you want to join for this deal tonight for the $850, 61% off, the price is well up over $1,000 after midnight tonight, you have to text us because you've already had an account with us. We have to whitelist your email. So we whitelist your email address, and then we can get you guys set up for the $850. Text the number at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4049. Again, it's 786-505-4049. Text that phone number right down there at the bottom of your screen. We'll get your email whitelisted, and we'll get you guys set up. Now, also, if you have any questions, you have questions about me, our trading, the courses, the tools, anything, text the phone number at the bottom of your screen. We're fully transparent. We're an open book. We'll answer any questions that you guys do have. So 786-505-4049. Text that number. We'll get you guys taken care of. And last but certainly not least, this membership comes with a double your money back guarantee. I did not stutter. Your internet connection is just fine. A double your money back guarantee. Might sound too good to be true. It's actually quite not. It's quite simple. This is how it works. When you join TTG, you're going to pay $850. I stand behind the platform that we've created, and I believe so much in its ability to help you reach your goals that if you pay $850, you go through the courses, you pass the quizzes, and you attend one study group. Do those three things. Utilize the platform you're subscribing to. If you are unable to make $850, the membership fee, if you're unable to make $850 back at least one time during your membership, I'm going to give you back double your money. So if you can't make $850 at least one time during your membership after doing those things, I will give you back $1,700. Now, I do that simply because our refund rate as a company since 2016, when we launched to the public, is 2.49%. 2.49%. That's it. That is our refund rate. If our refund rate was 15 or 20%, I would not be able to offer you double your money back. We have to welcome Chris. Chris is the newest member of the True Trading Group family, guys. We're now up to $3,400 being donated to the Wounded Warrior Project. This is incredible. Welcome, Chris, newest member to the family. We're now up to $3,400 being donated. Again, every dollar in sales that is generated up until midnight tonight, we are donating to the Wounded Warrior Project. We're matching it dollar for dollar, $3,400 so far. Everybody welcome Chris to the TTG family, newest member of the group. So like I've said, folks, I don't think you need the double your money back guarantee, but it's there to give you peace of mind, and it's there to hold us accountable. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot, well over 2,100 reviews, and 78% of our member base has chosen and opted to renew their membership, or even better, have gone on to become lifetime members of True Trading Group. 78%. The numbers don't lie, and that's why I can comfortably offer you double your money back. This is what makes us different from other groups out there. Other groups out there say, oh, yeah, we'll give you a money-back guarantee, 14-day money-back guarantee, 14 days. 14 days. Are you kidding me? 14 days? 14 days isn't enough time for you to do anything. if you're busy, you have kids, you're working a full-time job, maybe your kid's sick or you get sick or you don't have time to go through the courses, you only take a handful of trades, that's not enough time for you to do anything. I'm telling you, you have the entirety of your membership. You have the whole year. Go through the courses, pass the quizzes on your own time, on your own schedule, attend one workshop. We do them every single week. If you do that and you still can't make $850 back at least one time, I'm going to give you back $1,700. That's the commitment that I make to you when you commit to True Trading Group. So that we're in business together when you guys join. You put up $850, I'm going to put up $850. And that's how it should be. And the money back guarantee, it's not based on my win rate or my P&L or another moderator's P&L or another moderator's win rate, because you're not joining True Trading Group to watch other traders make money. You're joining True Trading Group so you can make money. So we can have monster years, but if that does not translate into you being able to make your membership fee back at least one time, then it doesn't matter because our platform and our mentorship failed you. And we should be held accountable. And that's why I offer a double your money back guarantee. So go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop to $850. You must manually enter that code. It's going to say $22.12 when you go there. Don't freak out. You're not going to pay that if you're on this live stream. I'm giving you the coupon code. It's our Memorial Day weekend sale. And every dollar that we sell is being matched dollar for dollar, donated to the Wounded Warrior Project. We're now up to $3,400. All right. And again, folks, if you have any questions, text us 786-505-4049. All right. All right, guys. Let's roll things on over. Let's hit it off to the main topics that we're going to be covering here tonight. And the first one on the docket, let's talk about the debt ceiling deal. All right, let's talk about the debt ceiling deal because in case you guys did not know, Biden and McCarthy, okay, Augustine, I got to send a quick shout out to Augustine. We see you're trying to sign up. Augustine, you must text the phone number that is at the bottom of your screen. Okay? 786-505-4049. 786-505-4049. Okay? Text that number, Augustine. KK asking another question. What makes this different than the guys at Stocks to Trade and their system, Oracle? I'll ask members. KK, instead of me answering the question about what makes us different, I'm gonna let members answer this for you. Okay, so I believe that Stocks to Trade, I believe that is Tim Sykes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken on that one. But members, what makes True Trading Group different from the guys at Stocks to Trade and their system? So members of True Trading Group, KK, I want members to answer this for you because a lot of our members have obviously been a part of a lot of other communities before they found True Trading Group, and now they call this place home. Okay, so Stocks to Trade Oracle only lists about 20 stocks, and they're usually low caps. Mike and the mods and the education. Lewis says these guys are actually real. Ryan says the education. Bruce says it's actually education. I've learned how to trade my own tickers. P-Wing says they give personal mentorship. Driller says TG actually cares about you. Milfest says Mike's guidance is what you get from reading all of the day trading books combined. Thanks for that. Stocks to Trade only has Tim Bowen. TTG has 10 mods. They chase penny stocks. We trade real stocks. This group really cares about us. Education first. Their experience and comprehensive knowledge. The community second to none. Education. The education here is actually real. I've got a lifetime membership with Tim Sykes. I have not logged on once since becoming a member at True Trading Group. That's speaking from Lakeisha. So there, put it that way. That's all you really need to know there. Lakeisha has a lifetime membership to Tim Sykes, has not logged on once since she joined True Trading Group. These people treat you like blood and like family. Education and we look after each other, AKA family. TTG is fail-proof. I mean, listen, I appreciate that. But listen, TTG is not fail-proof. I mean, we're pretty damn good. Like I said, 78% of our members renew their membership and have gone on to become lifetime members of the community. They care, period. And now I'm lifetime for TTG. TTG always gives more value for their membership. I don't need to listen, Kate. I'm not going to keep reading all these comments, but hopefully, you got the questions. I always feel like I can say anything, and I realize that when I say something to you, what am I going to say? Oh, we suck. Well, of course, I'm not going to say we suck, right? So, I understand you take whatever I'm going to say that's not related to like analysis wise, but about whenever I say anything about success of members, I realize you're going to take that with a grain of salt. You got to be skeptical of people that you see online. And that's why whenever you ask questions like that, I don't like answering them. I like to have members answer them, because the people that answer them, the people that are the members, they're you. There's no difference between them and you. They've got all the same struggles. They've been through the ringer. They've joined other groups too. Guys, members of True Trading Group, do me a favor. And this is the last question. Then we're going to roll into the main topics of the night, which is debt ceiling and AI stocks. So members, last question. If you've been a part of another group in the past, now you join True Trading Group and your only regret is you didn't join sooner, type the number 1 in chat real quick. So if you've been a part of another group, but now you found True Trading Group and you regret not joining us sooner, type the number 1 in chat right now. So anyone here that's been a part of another group and you're skeptical because of it, I don't blame you. I really honestly don't. But I just want to prove to you, and you can see from how many people are typing the number 1, I just want to prove to you that you're not alone, right? You're not alone. Okay, the skepticism, I get it. But these are people that are telling you that they wish they joined sooner. They've been a part of other groups. Now they found their home. You guys can do that same thing right now for 61% off. And we're going to donate it to the Wounded Warrior Project up until midnight tonight. We got to welcome Mark. Guys, welcome Mark. We are now up to $4,250 being donated to the Wounded Warrior Project. We are now up to $4,250. Okay. Everybody welcome Mark. Mark is the newest member of the group. Welcome, Mark. Up to $4,250, guys, going to the Wounded Warrior Project. Everybody welcome Mark. All right. Now, let's get back over to the debt ceiling. Okay. So here's the key takeaways. All right. I'm not going to get into a single ounce of the political situation of the debt ceiling, about who conceded what deal, what part's good, what part's bad. I don't give a you-know-what about that. I don't care about politics. I don't care about your political opinions. You don't care about mine. All we focus on is how to make money. If you put your political opinions in chat, you will be muted. We never talk politics in True Trading Group ever. We're all on the same side here, and that's just the side of making money. So here are the key takeaways from the debt deal. President Biden and House Speaker McCarthy have reached a deal that suspends the nation's debt limit through 2025 in order to avoid a federal default while limiting government spending. So debt limit gets pushed back to 2025 and limiting government spending. We're going to welcome Anna. Guys, Anna's the newest member. We're now up to $5,100 being donated to the Wounded Warrior Project. Everybody welcome Anna. Anna's the newest member of the group. $5,100 now going to the Wounded Warrior Project. I love this so much. Thank you so much, guys. This is going to be incredible. Oh, this is going to be incredible. Now, this bill also includes provisions to fund medical care for veterans. It changes work requirements for some recipients of government aid. It streamlines environmental reviews for energy projects. Like, for example, this agreement would keep non-defense spending pretty much flat for 2024 and then increase it by 1% the following year. So really trying to limit back the spending that the government does. The bill matches Biden's proposed defense budget of $886 billion. That's a good thing for the aerospace and defense sector, like Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, General Dynamics, BWXT. That's going to be good news for those stocks. Because those stocks have really sold off on the fear that the defense budget was going to get cut. So I would like to see a little bit of a recovery now from some of those aerospace and defense stocks like a Lockheed Martin and a Raytheon. We'll see if those stocks can recover now that the $886 billion defense budget is now okay and is not going to be cut. It allots for $704 billion for non-defense spending. The legislation also aims to limit the federal budget growth by 1% over the next 6 years. This agreement fully funds medical care for veterans at the levels that were included in Biden's proposed 2024 budget. It includes a fund dedicated to veterans who have been exposed to toxic substances and environmental hazards. This agreement also rescinds about $30 billion of coronavirus relief money that was never spent, but it was approved in other bills that were passed by Congress, but the money was never spent. So we're going to take that money back. It rescinds that capital. The bill also expands work requirements for what used to be called food stamps. Now it's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. The deal puts in place changes in the National Environmental Protection Policy Act, that's NEPA. For the first time in nearly 4 decades, it's going to streamline the process for environmental reviews. The bill also gives special treatment to the Mountain Valley Pipeline and West Virginia Natural Gas Pipeline, which is, okay, so you're seeing two different sides. You're seeing the angle of two different sides. You can see two different sides. Okay, that's kind of something Biden wanted. This is something that McCarthy wanted. And they were kind of come to a little bit of an agreement here. They are approving all of the outstanding permit requests for that Mountain Valley pipeline. Okay. The pause in student loan repayments will end in the final days of August. That's going to be important for SoFi. SoFi has gotten crushed because of the student loan moratorium, where students did not have to pay back their student debt. SoFi gets 10 to 15% of the revenue from student loan refinancing, and that's also how they get new users and new clients onto their platform. They've missed that for the last 2 years. So finally, that's going to end in late August. We got to welcome Emmy. Emmy, we're now up to $5,950. $5,950. Emmy, welcome. We are donating almost $6,000 to the Wounded Warrior Project. Welcome, Emmy, to the newest member of the of the team. All right. So everybody, welcome Emmy. And the fate of student loan relief is going to be decided at the Supreme Court. All right. So the fate of student loan relief will be decided at the Supreme Court, which does not look like there will be the cancellation of student debt. It's going to be left up here to the Supreme Court. I highly doubt that actually happens. The final agreement does not include new work requirements for some medical recipients and does not repeal many of the clean energy tax credits that Democrats passed in party line votes last year. And those are kind of the highlights of this deal that you got between McCarthy and Biden. And it avoids a default. Okay, it avoids a default. And this is kind of what this now does. This is what this does for the markets. Right, let's talk about it. Okay, because okay, here we go. Hexakin Relations HR says, how many people in here are bots? TTG members, I'd like for you to all, the you that are not bots, I'd like for you to type HR. Those of you that are TTG members, I'd like for you to type HR. HR. So Hexakin Relations, you, my friend, should pay attention to how many people are about to type HR to tell you that they're real people and not bots. Guys, we don't do bots in True Trading Group. We have members in 115 different countries, brother. We don't need bots. we don't need bots. We got thousands and thousands of members all over the world. I don't need bots. We don't need bots. So you can see how many people are typing HR. These are real people that are part of True Trading Group, my friend. Okay. So let's head on over to the charts now that HR knows that nobody here is a bot. Let's head on over to the charts. Let's talk about what does this debt ceiling deal now mean for the overall markets? Well, as you can see, the markets have rallied on the back of positive talks about, if we can switch back over to the charts now, guys. The markets have rallied on the back of positive discussions surrounding the debt deal. So on Friday, you had this massive rally. Okay. So on Friday, we had this massive rally. And this rally was coming on the back of different things. Okay. On two different things, you got the AI hype. Okay. With all your AI stocks absolutely going crazy. Everything with NVIDIA, AMD went nuts. Microsoft went nuts. Alphabet went nuts. Amazon went nuts. I mean, I can just show you guys. You take a look at some of these charts, right? You see Microsoft has gone absolutely crazy. Alphabet has gone absolutely crazy. Amazon, monster. AMD, insane. Broadcom, nuts. ASML, ridiculous. MU, I'm running out of synonyms. Taiwan Semi, whoa. Even Meta, Rockstar. I mean, you take a look at some of these stocks, they've all exploded, right? So you had this huge rally surrounding AI and surrounding tech as a whole. We got to welcome Paul. Paul's the newest member of the group, guys. We're up to now $6,800 being donated to the Wounded Warrior Project, guys. This is incredible. Everybody welcome Paul. Paul's the newest member of the group. Paul, welcome to the family, brother. Guys, again, every dollar that we generate in sales between Friday, this past Friday, and Monday tonight at midnight, we're donating to the Wounded Warrior Project. We're matching dollar for dollar. So far today, we're up to $6,800 just today since I started this live stream. We got a counter right there on the screen. Everybody welcome Paul. $6,800 now being donated. Again, if you guys want to join True Trading Group, go to ttgoffer.com. In order to take advantage of our Memorial Day sale, use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. You have to manually enter this code. So you have to type TTG121 and then click apply code. Then the price drops to $850. When you go to ttgoffer.com, the price is going to say $2,200. Don't freak out. Enter the coupon code. Click apply code. It'll then say $850 and then go ahead and check out. This is the very last night in honor of Memorial Day that we are going to allow previous trials and previous members to take advantage of a discounted deal on a live stream. After midnight tonight, this price is going to jump. So if you are currently a trial member, you used to be a trial member, or you used to be an annual member, and you guys want this deal, you must send a text message to the number at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4049. Text that number. Also, if you have any questions or if you're having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason, just text that number. We'll answer any questions that you guys have, and we'll help you get set up and taken care of. All right. So huge rally in tech stocks on Friday, but that rally was also paired with positive commentary coming from McCarthy saying that a deal could be reached here in the next couple of days. And surely enough, within the next couple of days, we got a deal. And I just gave the details of that debt deal. Now, what does this do for the overall markets? I'll tell you as soon as I welcome Ray. Ray is the newest member of our group. We're now up to $7,650. This is amazing. Guys, this is incredible. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family, Ray. Guys, $7,650 being donated to the Wounded Warrior Project. Now, everybody, welcome Ray. Welcome Ray. ttgoffer.com. All right. So let's talk about where we go from here now with the markets, because 420 is a huge level. Okay. Huge level. Now, if we take a look at my screen, I'll point it out to you. Right now, futures are up just over a quarter point. All right. We're up just about 0.25. But you take a look at Friday's high, right? There's Friday's high. There's the previous week's high. Now let's go back even further, and there's that pivot high, and that's that gap fill from August. Now, with in addition to that, you've got that previous pivot top, right? Then you have these previous pivot tops. So this level is this big level of resistance that we've been unable to break through, while all of this AI stuff has been going absolutely crazy. Okay, all this has been going absolutely crazy. Now, with this debt ceiling deal, let me tell you how I think this all plays out. Let me tell you how I think this plays out. Because I think this debt ceiling deal is enough to push the market higher, but become a sell the news type of event. I really think when this is all said and done, it's going to be a sell the news type of event. Yeah, the market's got a little worried about, oh man, is the US going to default on their debt for the first time in history? The dollar's going to collapse. We're going to lose our global reserve status. I mean, it just became it's going to be an economic catastrophe. It was going to be the end of days. And I've seen this so many times in the past where the debt deal was coming down to the wire. Democrats and Republicans kicked and screamed, yelled. But at the end of the day, when push came to shove, before the limit was reached, they come to a deal and they avoid a default on our debt. And long and behold, the exact same thing happened this time. So did the market ever really think that we were going to default? No. The markets never thought that we were going to actually default. If the markets truly thought that, the SPY would have dropped 10 to 15%. Okay. So we would have dropped about 10 to 15% in the SPY if the market actually thought we were going to default. So I don't think the markets are really surprised that we have this debt ceiling deal. So I think you could push a little bit further on the back of this, but then I don't think you're getting through 430. So my thoughts is that, we may trade to this range, but then I think that's about as high as we get. I don't think that we're going to break above this level. Now, if we do break above this level, I will say, oh, all right, I was wrong. And I'm surprised. I come on these live streams. I tell you I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I tell you exactly what I think is going to happen, how I'm going to position myself. When I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'll admit it. But if we get through that level that you see on my screen right here, this 430 area, it's like 430 to 432. You get through that, I will then be actually very, very impressed with the market, and I will be surprised. And then the market has room to breathe. And you get through that, the market really has room to pick up steam. You can go all the way back. You can go all the way back to 450. Honestly, you can go back to 450, 460 if you get through 430. And I think at that point, you'll be in a new bull market if you get above that level, and you have to stay long, and you got to look to buy pullbacks, buy dips, and look for a little bit more of a trend to the upside. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that you can push up into this area, and then everybody will start to find resistance up there around 430, and maybe pull back a bit back against 415 and trade in about like a $10 range between like 425 and 415, and put in a little bit of a trading range that's probably about this wide. Okay, and trade within like this range while we wait for the CPI number that comes out in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, you're going to get the CPI number and then the Fed meeting. And the Fed meeting, you're going to determine whether or not we're going to raise rates by 25 basis points, or if they're going to pause, or if they're going to skip. Okay, but right now, the futures are up about a quarter of a point, 0.25, small move to the upside. Okay, small move to the upside. All right. Not a huge gap up. If the markets were so surprised and so relieved by a debt deal, you would expect at least a half point gap up, 0.6, 0.7, like a significant rally, but you're not getting that. You're just sitting here around a quarter point. Christopher, welcome. Guys, everybody welcome Christopher. That's now $8,500. That is now $8,500. Everybody welcome Christopher, the newest member of the True Trading Group family. Everybody welcome Christopher. Guys, again, go to ttgoffer.com to take advantage of our Memorial Day sale. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop from $2,200 down to $850. And we are going to donate dollar for dollar. Every dollar we generate in sales up until midnight tonight, we're going to donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. All right. If you have questions or you're having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason, text us 786-505-4049. This sale of 61% off ends at midnight tonight. The Memorial Day sale ends at midnight tonight. So that's my thoughts on the overall market. I think that, yeah, we can push a little bit higher. I think we can push into like the 420s, right? You can push up into this area, but then I think the market stalls out, and then it's going to be up to CPI data and the Fed. And I think the market runs out of steam up here and then pulls itself back and eventually trades itself back down to your major moving averages. Your major moving averages are going to be, the 50, the 100-day moving average. I do believe that over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be back down to that 50, 100-day moving average within the next couple of weeks. So I don't think it's going to take all that too much. I don't think it's going to take all that too much for us to get back down into that level. Okay. So those are my thoughts there with the overall markets. Now let's roll things on over, guys. Let's talk about the AI stocks. I'm going to break down for you guys the top 5 AI stocks and kind of how I plan on trading these things here coming into this week. So now that we talked about the debt ceiling deal, we talked about the overall markets. Let's talk about the AI stocks, and let's talk about AI. Let's start AI by talking about AI. Okay, ticker symbol AI. So I am still long AI. If you've been following our YouTube channel for the last couple of days, going back to Wednesday, I came on this live stream on Wednesday and I told you guys, you all need to be paying very close attention to AI. I think AI is about to experience a short squeeze. I told you that on Wednesday. We talked about it again on Thursday. I traded it live with you on Friday. So we were live here with you guys on Friday, and I was trading AI with you guys live in this thing around $29.30. The stock went all the way to $33. I took a bunch of profit off the table. Members were able to capitalize in over 100% gains on the call options. It was next Friday's expiration, $30 strike call in at around $2 or so. I believe they went all the way to $6 and still long some of this position. And we're looking for a short squeeze. I like how the volume is increasing on the last 2 days. This is a very strong volume bar on the Friday breakout. You have to get through 34 and change. 34 and change is the pivot top from before the short report. So if you guys remember, was it Hindenburg Research, I think it was, or another one of the short firms that are out there, came out with a report on AI saying that their accounting was all fudgy, right? Their accounting was all fudged. It was all nonsense. They called them out on it. And the stock just absolutely tanked. The stock absolutely cratered, right? Got crushed. And now with the hype of AI and NVIDIA's earnings, all stocks AI are rallying. And I'll tell you what's happening right now. Fund managers are getting bombarded from requests from their clients to increase AI exposure. That's forcing fund managers, many at their own or not even by their own hand, to buy AI stocks in general, even though they may not want to. There's hedge fund managers out there that are probably piling into, AI at $33 that don't want to be piling into AI at $33. AI's got a heavy short position on it. Just, a month and a half ago, you got that short report that came out on the stock, right? So, you do have that short position there in AI. And what I'm looking for is if this thing squeezes, if this thing gets through this level, you could see a short squeeze. You could see a short squeeze, and that's why I'm holding a piece. And if you do get a short squeeze on AI, you could get all the way up into the low 40s. This is the level that I'm looking at if we do experience a short squeeze. And it's this previous support level that you see back there from 2021. And that sits around $44, $43. Now, I'm not going to be a pig and just hold on to the position until we get there. I'm going to take profits along the way, as we have been. I have been taking profits along the way on this name, but I am still long a piece of it, and I want to see if we squeeze above 34. If it gets above 34, I think this thing could squeeze, and you could wake up, right? You could, take a look at the markets tomorrow afternoon, at 4 o'clock, and you could see a candle that looks like that. You could. So I want to see more pressure on shorts. I want to get above 34. I want to see bigger volume tomorrow than we saw on Friday. So what's going to be a sign for me that this stock still has momentum? And for those of you that are not in it, maybe if you want to capitalize on the squeeze, what are some things I'm going to want to look for? I'll show you. All right. So here's that $34 level. Forget the $34 level. Let's bring it down to around 33 and change. Now, that's Friday's high, and there is that resistance level that we talked about. So there's Friday's high, and there's that resistance level that we talked about. Now, what is one way that you can tell that a stock that is experiencing a momentum move still has momentum? I'll tell you. Write this down. When a stock has a momentum breakout day, the following day, how do you know there's still momentum? Here's one way to find out. If the stock breaks above the prior day's high, but the prior day has to be a momentum breakout day, which it was for AI on Friday. If you break above that previous high early in the morning with a volume bar, with volume bars that are, Joe, can you drop that message on the bottom of the screen, please, so I can just show the volume for a second? Thank you. What I want to see is volume that is going to be equal or larger to any volume bars that we experienced at any point during the breakout day on Friday. Now, Friday was a momentum breakout day, and it's going to be relative to the time frame that you're looking at. Right now, this chart is a 3-minute chart. So the heaviest volume bars that we had, okay, on Friday were about 1 million shares, right? So about 1 million shares on a 3-minute chart on a breakout momentum day and a very high volume day. Again, if I go to the daily chart, you can see this was a high volume day for the stock on Friday. So tomorrow, if I see us break through this level, and don't remember, $34, that's that resistance level. $33, that's previous high. Okay. We got to welcome Mitch. Guys, we got to welcome Mitch. But Mitch, you paid the full price, brother. You did not enter the coupon code TTG121. So Mitch, here's what we're going to do. Mitch, tomorrow we are going to refund you the difference. Okay, so that you only pay $8.50. So we'll refund you that difference. So with Mitch joining and paying $8.50, we're going to be donating $9,350 now. $9,350 are being donated to the Wounded Warrior Project. Again, every dollar in sales we generate between now and midnight, we're going to donate and match dollar for dollar for a donation to the Wounded Warrior Project in honor of Memorial Day. And in honor of Memorial Day, we are running our Memorial Day sale. It's 61% off. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use the code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop to $8.50. But you guys have to enter the code. All right. If you have any questions, text us 786-505-4049. If you're a previous trial, previous member, or current trial, text us 786-505-4049. We got to whitelist your email address to get you that $8.50 price point. Okay. So again, if we break through that resistance level tomorrow and I see volume that is equal to or heavier than this 1.1 million share candles that we saw on Friday, that tells me the stock still has momentum. Okay. That's going to be one sign the stock still has momentum. And we're going to stay long as I feel the stock has momentum. We're going to stay long. I'd like to see the stock stay above 30.5 to 31. So 30.5 to 31. Okay. $30.5 to 31 is a level that I'm going to be looking at for us to hold support pullbacks. And then we'll see if we get that follow through and we get that squeeze. So again, I took the bulk of my position off the table on Friday. Right there was my most recent take profit. The bulk of my position is off the table. Okay. The bulk of my position is off the table, but I'm still holding a piece. All right. But I'm still holding a piece in case we squeeze. All right, still holding a piece in case we squeeze. All right, that's AI. Looks like we have another new member. We got to welcome Ellie. Guys, we got to welcome Ellie. Ellie is the newest member of the TTG family. Everybody welcome Ellie. That now means we are donating $10,200 to the Wounded Warrior Project. $10,200 now. Again, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code, and the price drops down to $850. All right. If you guys have any questions or you're having a hard time signing up, text us 786-505-4049. Let's go over the rest of these stocks. NVIDIA, obviously, one of the top names in the AI space. I believe that NVIDIA is the leader in the AI space. Okay. It's a leader in the space. You think AI, you think NVIDIA. You think AI, you think about NVIDIA. And obviously, if you guys have been living under a rock for the last 2 days, NVIDIA blew out earnings, okay, and gapped up to new all-time highs. All right. So we cleared out these new all-time highs. And I honestly, I got to be completely honest with you guys. And, you know, my job as a trader, and I always shoot you guys straight. I'm fully transparent with you guys. My job as a trader is to identify the greatest, best, highest probability setups in the market that can enable us to make money. That's my job. Looking at NVIDIA, I don't look at NVIDIA right now and consider it a high probability trade setup. It's a stock I own in my long-term portfolio. It's one of my largest positions at this point now with the move that the stock has made. It's right up there with like Apple and Microsoft and Alphabet and Amazon. I mean, those positions for me are very large. But now NVIDIA is right up there because of how much the stock has actually rallied. But if you guys have been following True Trading Group for the last several years, I have been telling people for years to buy NVIDIA and to buy AMD. They were two of my favorite stocks in my long-term portfolio. As a matter of fact, if you went back to 2020, and you can do all this stuff is right on this YouTube channel. If you go back to 2020, March and April, while the markets were crashing because of COVID, I was on these live streams basically on a daily basis. Every week I was, you know, I felt like it was like for 3 weeks in a row, I was just telling everybody, buy NVIDIA, buy AMD, buy NVIDIA, buy AMD, buy NVIDIA, buy AMD. And I told everybody, that's what I'm doing, right? I tell you what I'm doing with my own money. You do whatever you want with that information, okay? I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm saying I'm buying AMD, I'm buying NVIDIA. This is one of the best buying opportunities of my entire life. And that was when, okay, NVIDIA this is now split. Take into account the split because they did do a 4-to-1 split. So this is the split price, but an adjusted split price of around $50. $50. The stock's at $390. Okay. It's at $390, but we added to our positions. Okay. In NVIDIA. And these are just the 3 different points that members of True Trading Group had added to their positions. Okay. So these are the different times that members of True Trading Group had added to their NVIDIA positions in the long-term portfolio. So True Trading Group, it's not just day trading. It's not just swing trading. Yes, we do all that to generate income, but we also do long-term investing stuff to build wealth over time. And NVIDIA, this is one of our best performing stocks in the portfolio for True Trading Group. And I'm just very happy that so many members were able to capitalize on NVIDIA. But from at this point, with the stock gapping up into the middle of nowhere, There is no levels up here. There's no support. There's no resistance. It's just a massive gap up because of its earnings. I have no idea what I think, okay, what I think is going to be a high probability trade setup for us on NVIDIA. I think there's better opportunities. From a day trading standpoint, I think there are better trade opportunities, not from the sense of like, oh, NVIDIA is not a good stock. I love NVIDIA. Don't mistake what I'm saying by, oh, this guy doesn't like NVIDIA. He doesn't think it's a good trade. What is this guy, an idiot? No, I think it's an amazing stock. It's an amazing investment. It's been an amazing trade. But as far as probability goes, I think you are better off using NVIDIA as a barometer to the appetite for AI and use that to trade other sympathy plays. Use the strength or weakness in NVIDIA to go long or go short. AMD, Alphabet, Microsoft, AI, Broadcom, all of these other stocks that are running because of AI. I think the best probability for us as traders is going to be to use NVIDIA as a gauge rather than focusing on day trading NVIDIA or swing trading NVIDIA, to be, because completely honest with you, I do not think that this is a good day trade or a good swing trade right now. I think it's a guess. I think it's a 50-50 shot. Hey, can the stock go to 410? Sure. Could it go to 370? Sure. That's 20 points up, 20 points down. And if you told me by tomorrow's close, NVIDIA was 370, or if NVIDIA was 410, I couldn't tell you. Neither one of those would surprise me at all. Neither one of those would surprise me. And that's why I'm telling you, I don't think that it's a stock that you should focus on for the day trade. Use it as a barometer, use it as a gauge to trade other stuff. Let's talk about some of these others. We got to welcome Akshat. Welcome to the family. Akshat, welcome. We're now up to $11,050, guys. $11,050. Everybody welcome Akshat. $11,050 is now being donated to the Wounded Warrior Project, the newest member of the True Trading Group family, Akshat. Guys, again, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price drops down to $850. It's going to say $22.12 when you get to ttgoffer.com. You got to manually enter the code TTG121. Click apply code. The price drops to $850, and then you guys will join. And then, like I said, up until midnight tonight, whatever dollar amount we do in sales, we're going to match dollar for dollar and donate it to the Wounded Warrior Project. So far, we've got $11,050 being donated to the Wounded Warrior Project in honor of Memorial Day. The 61% discount for our Memorial Day sale ends at midnight tonight. So let's talk about some of these other stocks. Let's talk about Alphabet. Alphabet has actually been a really great trade. And I got to tell you guys something. This stock is weak. This stock is weak. All right. Alphabet is weak. And let's take a look at this. You know, you take a look at all these other stocks, right? Let me just show you Alphabet. When it's time to short AI stocks, and there's going to be a great time to short these stocks, I'm going to short Alphabet. Alphabet's going to be the AI stock that I will be short, and I'm going to come on. I'm going to tell you guys that we killed it. We got to welcome Emmanuel. Emmanuel, welcome to the family. We're now up to $11,900 going to the Wounded Warrior Project. This is amazing. Guys, thank you so much. This is absolutely incredible. Emmanuel, welcome to the family. $11,900. Everybody welcome Emmanuel to the TTG family. Again, if you guys are having trouble signing up, 786-505-4049. Text us. So Alphabet has not made a new cycle high. Don't you find that weird? So here you can see a resistance level that we have not been able to get above. So look at this line that I draw across my screen. It's, 126, 126 and a half. You see how we have not been able to break above this level? Let me show you some of the other AI related stocks and show you how they've all made new cycle highs. Microsoft, new cycle high. Amazon, new cycle high. AMD, new cycle high. Broadcom, new cycle high. Another one we added in the long-term portfolio at around 500. Now the stock's at 810. Ayo, new cycle high. ASML, new cycle high. Micron, new cycle high. Taiwan Semi, new cycle high. Meta, new cycle high. See how every single one of these AI stocks has made a new cycle high except Alphabet? That's why this is the stock I'm going to short when it's time to short AI stocks. And it makes total sense. Let's zoom out. I'm going to leave this line right where it is. Let's zoom out. Look at what we have here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, wouldn't you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? Quintuple bottom? A quintuple bottom? Is that even a thing? I don't know. That was a massive support level in the beginning of 2022. And now it's acting as resistance. This is the stock I'm going to short when AI pulls in. If I see NVIDIA selling off, I'm going to go right after Alphabet. I'm going to short Alphabet. If Alphabet can't get above this level, then I got to short it. Now, if tomorrow the stock's at 130, all right, so then get rid of the idea. Because if Alphabet's at 130 tomorrow, that means AI stocks are still ripping. So I'm not going to short this just for the hell of it. I'm going to short it if I start to see AI stocks start to crumble. Like if NVIDIA sells off, if AMD starts selling off, if ticker symbol AI starts selling off, if Palantir starts selling off. Palantir has been going crazy just because of AI. No other reason but because of AI and their involvement in the AI space. So if you see Palantir does something like this, right? That could happen tomorrow. Why not? These stocks are volatile as all hell. But that's what I'm saying. Then I'm going to start to look. I'm going to try to short Alphabet off of that level. Microsoft, another one, another leader in the space. What a breakout. What a move. And there's no resistance really up here, guys, until you get to 343. 343 is the level that I would love to get this thing to, but I think it's going to be tough to get there. Maybe like a 1 or 2 day consolidation and see if you can get more upside. And that's going to take you to all-time highs. Okay. So see this resistance up here back from 2021. That's all-time highs up there between 343 and 350 is your actual print all-time high there. And that's that level of resistance that I think Microsoft can get to. So I think you have a little bit more room. You might have, I don't know, another $8 or so of upside there on Microsoft. And Microsoft looks like, real clean breakout on Thursday and Friday's follow through. So maybe one more follow through candle that takes you up into the low 340s. And then I would look for there to be resistance in the low 340s. I would take profits off on longs up into the mid 340s on Microsoft and expect a pullback. I do not believe Microsoft is going to break through these all-time highs. So I'm looking for take profit on your longs up into that level. If you want to test the short up there, I think that's a safe. I think that's okay to do if you want to test the short up there against the all-time high. All right. And then last but not least, Adobe. Adobe has been rallying on the back of AI as well. You can see these massive explosive candles. This stock is absolutely ripping face, huge volume, but like a lot of these other stocks, coming up to some major levels of resistance. And we just broke through a big level of resistance that was at 400. Now, 400, I'll show you guys on the screen here. You can see previous pivot top and previous pivot top. So a little bit of a double top there in Adobe. You broke through it Friday, you ripped through it, and it has room up to this level that I have drawn out for you. There's resistance in April, there's resistance in June, and there's resistance in August of 2022. Very similar looking chart there as you had with Alphabet. And I'm looking to see, can Adobe, if Adobe pushes up into this level like this, then I'm absolutely looking for a short on Adobe, and then looking for Adobe to give you like a pullback candle that looks something like that. So it's like one more up move, and then the pullback is what I would be looking for. So, at the end of it, once we finally kind of wrap things up here and we take a step back and we take a look at it all, what it looks like for me is a little more upside on these AI names, not too much more, but a little bit more upside on these AI names. Then you're going to run into some massive resistance levels. And then I think these stocks experience pullbacks, and those pullbacks I think will be very tradable. I think there's going to be a lot of money to be made on the back of that. So I'm still long ticker symbol AI. Again, those that are maybe just joining us, full disclosure, I'm long AI still. Long it from last week. We took profits off last week on Friday at $33. We took profits off. Bulk of my positions off the table. It's a monster of a trade. Members caught over triple-digit gains on the call options, but I'm still long a piece in case this thing gets above 34. It has short squeeze potential. It's a heavily shorted name. So that short squeeze could ignite over the next couple of days, if not tomorrow. And, I'm looking to maybe add back to the position if I get confirmation of that the squeeze is on. It has not squeezed yet. This is not a short squeeze yet. Okay. It has potential to short squeeze. And if it does, I'm going to want to reload the position. I'll obviously let all of you know, members of your trading group, at least you'll know exactly the second that I reload the position, I get back to full size, because right now I'm down to a small position on ticker symbol AI. And that does it, guys, for the top 5 AI stocks. I hope you guys found that useful. Hope you guys found that helpful. That concludes the educational part of the live stream. That concludes my analysis, my trade ideas, my commentary. Hope you guys found this very useful. Right? We talked a lot today. We talked about the AI stocks. We talked about the debt ceiling. We talked about the overall market and what's going to be happening there and how we're going to position ourselves to make money from all of this. We're coming up on some big events here, right? You're getting into June. You got inflation data. You got the Fed meeting. You get all this AI hype going on. Things are crazy. And the opportunities are endless. The opportunities are out there every single day. There's tons of them. Get your butts in chat. Stop missing out on this action. If you guys have not made money from these AI stocks, you got to ask yourself, what have you been doing? And why? Why haven't you made money from this AI run? Whether in the long-term portfolio or day trading or swing trading, why have you missed it? Why have you missed it? Is it because you're listening to people on social media talk to you about stocks like SOUN? Is this why you missed it? Because you're in stocks like SOUN? Or is it because you're in stocks like GFAI? Is that why you missed it? Because you're in garbage, right? Is it because you're in EFRG, right? Is this why you guys, these are the stocks that people are telling you about? Is this why you're missing NVIDIA, AI, AVGO, ASML, Micron, Taiwan Semi, AMD, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon? Is that why you're missing these stocks? Because you're listening to people on social media that don't know their ass from their elbow and they're just wasting your time and wasting money? You got to ask yourself, why have you not capitalized on this? And if you haven't, it's time that you start thinking about making a change. Time you start thinking about making a change. And it starts right here tonight with the Memorial Day sale that ends at midnight. It's a 61% discount. Okay. You go to ttgoffer.com. You enter the coupon code TTG121. You click apply code. The price drops to $8.50. And every dollar that we do in sales between now and midnight tonight, we're going to match dollar for dollar and donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. So far, we are at $11,900. Okay. So if you are not interested in a membership, you may sign off the live stream now. I'm done with the educational stuff. I'm done with the analysis and the trade ideas. If you are interested in the membership, let me take a moment. I'll just show you what the platform looks like so you know what the 850 gets you, because it gets you everything. Okay. It gets you our chat room, obviously. Our chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades in real time. Oh, guys, I'm sorry, the giveaway. Okay, so hold on. So Adam sent me this message before. I didn't see it because I was going through the AI stocks. But Adam said he had to go help his wife. His son has a stomach virus, and his daughter needed to go to bed. So Adam had to go help his wife because his son has been thrown up, and it's a disaster in the Hyman household. So Adam said that tomorrow at 4:00, we're going to give away $1,000 instead of $500. Adam said he's terribly sorry. He knows some people were waiting for this. But Adam, I don't have the wheel of names. So the wheel of names, we spin the wheel of names and it picks. I don't have it. If I had it, I would do it with you guys right now. Adam's the one that has that. So Adam said he can't do it tonight. He's sorry. And in order to apologize, he said tomorrow at 4:00, we're going to do the giveaway. And instead of doing it for $500, we're going to do it for $1,000. And that's going to be tomorrow at 4:00. So we're going to go live tomorrow at 4:00, guys. I'm terribly sorry. Adam sent me that message a couple minutes ago, but I didn't see it until I was done going through the AI stocks. So that's the deal there with the giveaway. We were supposed to give away $500 tonight. I'm terribly sorry, but Adam's not here, so I can't do it. So we're going to give away $1,000 tomorrow. Again, I do apologize. Okay, I do apologize. All right. So let me finish going through. I'll show you guys the platform real quick, and then I'm going to get to bed. So we'll do. And guys, the second code word is stocks. Okay, the second code word is stocks. All right, the second code word is stocks. All right, the second code word is stocks. All right, and we'll do this tomorrow at 4:00. Sorry, guys. So again, 4:00, we'll do it tomorrow. The second code word is stocks. All right. So let me show you the platform, the chat room, right, where the mods call out their trades. If you can't be in front of your computer, don't worry about it. We got a mobile app that lets you get real-time notifications when the moderators enter and exit trades. You also get 2 private study group sessions to speed up your learning curve. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed with congressional trading data, so you can track the trades being made by members of Congress, and you get news alerts as soon as it crosses the wire. That right there is around $1,000 a year. If you go to Benzinga directly, it's included when you pay $850 when you join TTG. You get TradingView's premium charting software as well. The Trade Ideas scanner, make sure you focus on the hottest stocks during the day. A simulator from ET&A, lets you practice with fake money but real-time data. You get our own proprietary scanner, lets you create custom scans. Dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, it's all included. A trading journal tracks your trades for you. A social sentiment scanner will tell you what stocks are being talked about most on social media. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in, so you can see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. Watch lists from the moderators every day. We tell you what stocks we're looking at with exact detailed game plans and how we plan on trading them. You get all of our courses, beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto futures, you name it, we've got it. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational training program I went through when I worked at the fund. You guys get access to all of that. That's all included. None of this stuff is extra. Now we have other things you can pay for. We have intensive 2-day boot camps, in-person meetups, like those things are extra if you want to do that stuff. But the courses and the tools are always included. You also get a video library with about 600 hours of workshops and webinars. You can start attending these workshops live once you guys become members. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121, and make sure you guys get your butts in chat. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group, but what I can do is guarantee if you join, pay $850, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend one study group. If you are unable to make the $850 back at least one time during your membership, I'll give you back $1,700. That's the deal when you join True Trading Group. That's double your money back. If you have any questions, or if you're a previous trial, or previous member, you have to text us 786-505-4049. The phone number is right at the bottom of your screen. If you guys want to take advantage of the 61% discount, the price goes up at midnight tonight, and that's it. Memorial Day sale ends at midnight tonight. We are at $11,900 being donated to the Wounded Warrior Project. If you guys want to take part, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the code TTG121. Get your butts in chat. Take advantage of the $850 price point before it's too late. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and a great holiday. I'll see you guys all in chat.